Okay, last snorkel of the year, probably going out to the wreck at Sherkston Shores. There it is out there. And hopefully I'll catch some fish out there. We're at the halfway point now, and I'm really tired. We mark the halfway point with this rock here, and usually take a rest here before we head out to the wreck.
I can usually see fish around these rocks, but there are none that I can see. Visibility is very poor. This structure has always been here for as long as I've swam here.
The one nice thing with the water level being low is that they built a road out to it when the lake was low, when it first crashed there, first landed there. So, because I'm having a hard time swimming, I think I'll just walk the way out to the wreck. Tripped and fell because now it's getting a lot shallower. I shouldn't walk backwards, but walking backwards is the only way you can walk when you have fins on.
My progress was slow, walking backwards, and my legs were cramping up, so my sister gave me a tow for a while.
My legs are cramping too much. They're just constantly in a state of just about to cramp. I can feel it. So I took my fins off, and I'm just hopefully the walking around will help alleviate the cramping. Oh man, my muscles are just too tired for this, I think. Oh man, so close. They're really starting to take it apart. This place really has sentimental value for me and my family. Oh man. Okay, I'm not gonna move now. Okay. We used to come out here as a family, as kids, canoe out here. And then it was basically a full ship to the top deck. And most of the innards had come out. We would go into the side. They had cut a access hole for the trucks coming out. And we would go inside, climb up inside, and go along the edge, going through the little holes in the walls. You know, those round holes that they have in ships. And then in this front part here, there would be rooms that we would go into. So this has been here all my life, and for it to be gone, it will feel like something's missing. Something's missing. I'm here at the wreck finally. The cramps are starting to go away. This is the entrance that we would canoe up to, and we would go. The water was high enough that we could canoe inside, and then we would park the canoe by this ladder in here. I'll get a close-up of it. And we would climb up the ladder, the steel ladder, up to the upper levels. And it was dangerous, but it was fun. You can see the crane. This crane that had fallen in was parked. The crane was on the top and was helping lift pieces of metal off, and it actually fell through the top and landed here, and then they had to put another crane on top. So when it fell through, they just kind of left it there. They're starting to take more of it off since the last time. I'll have some pictures of it. A lot of people don't want it to be here anymore. I believe the rocks are the ballast that was inside the ship. It broke loose in a storm and ran aground here. It was on its way to be demolished. So they just built a road out to it and demolished it here. Once they reached the, well, they could only do so much. Then they stopped demolishing it, and then one year, when the ice was thick enough, they came out and then cut it off at this level that it's at now. When they came out on the ice and cut it down this far, and then now they're starting to cut it away some more.
Even though the visibility is bad, I'm going to try fishing.
Listen, okay, it's not good.
I think about that every time I go out swimming. It was there, but it was moved over. I think the waves have pushed it, ice have pushed it.
I go inside the hull of the ship, looking for gobies to snag, to use for bait. Some of the deck plates have rusted and torn off from storms in winter. I don't see any gobies or fish. My legs are still cramping, but I don't want to go back. I'm determined to catch a fish, but I have no bait. But my sister finds something for me to use.
You got crayfish. That'll work.
I still have 3 problems to contend with. My mask is fogging up, my legs are cramping, and I can't see the fish when they bite. In fact, I can't really see the fish at all. The metal is creaking.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
On the way back, I stay and fish around the rocks at the halfway point. I don't know how long I stayed fishing there. This has been the worst snorkeling outing for me. Legs cramping, mask fogging, visibility poor. But I'm glad I went. It felt like visiting an old friend.